Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn and Cancer connection reading. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do. And if it does not, leave what does not resonate for you. Okay, so we're going to get some romance angel. We're going to get some whispers of love. We'll get some tarot, look at past, current, and future energies. And some clarifiers and close out with an oracle. All right, Capricorn and Cancer. Capricorn and Cancer sign. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally and retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you may need some time alone together to work through something that it could be that let go of control issues could be kind of trying to force something to happen, but it's not really ready to happen. Because it says allow the situation to unfold naturally. So it's like not trying to force something that doesn't feel like the timing is right for it. And we have retreat, which is that, getting away, that maybe the two of you need to disconnect and you need to get away and to have that time to reconnect with each other. And maybe that's what helps to progress a situation that's wanted. All right, we have the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back on love. Okay, so maybe the two of you have just maybe disconnected. All right, we have this card that was popping out too. We have new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. Love in your work prospects. Maybe loving your work. I don't think I've seen that one before. Spiritual growth. All right, so let's see. Let's get some tarot. All right, well, we have Ace of Pentacles, so love in your work prospects, past energies. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Let's kind of put these up here. All right. Nine of Cups. There we are. Nine of Cups again. I love it. So exciting. Empress. Six of Swords. King of Wands. For some reason when I saw the Empress, I felt like somebody wants to build a family, but maybe the other person doesn't. I don't know why that came to mind. Future energy. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Death card. 3 of Wands, bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like someone wants something in this relationship that the other person doesn't want. And one person may be trying to force the other person to see the perspective the same way that that person does, right? And maybe it's just time for the two of you to disconnect, to talk about things, to get in that neutral ground, to work through things, and maybe I feel like if you have that conversation with that person and you're able to explain how you're feeling and that person is able to receive that and you're able to communicate between each other to understand why someone wants something and why someone doesn't want something, that helps with the, it helps in understanding in what is the best solution for the both of us here. What is that compromise to where we feel like we're both achieving something, that someone isn't losing out and someone isn't getting everything. So I feel like compromise is a big word between the two of you in order to work this out. It could be a job opportunity that comes in, or someone decides to start a new business, and a lot of work and time has to go into that. I mean, it's just and hours go by and you don't even realize that the time has gone by so quickly. But if you're the person that's waiting for the other person who's working all the time, then time goes by really slow. And you're like, well, when are you coming home? And, you know, if that person isn't coming home, and it's like, well, I still have more work to do. And it's like, you feel like you're alone, right? 5 of Pentacles. You feel like you're alone in the relationship. You feel that there's something missing. I feel like one person may be working on their dreams. It may be things have changed for them, that, you know, they're putting a lot of focus into other things besides the relationship. Current energies, like I said here with the Empress, I felt like somebody wants to build a family, but one person is really focused on their job, it could be, and one person is focused on family, and I feel like that may be what the conflict is going on within the relationship. And it's like, how do we get past this? How do we work through this, right? How do we get through this bump in the road? Future energies, we have the Death card, the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Wands looking towards the future. I don't feel that I just feel like there's a big question mark over the whole relationship about, like, where do we go from here? What do we do? What are the answers? What's the future outlook for this? You know, the Death card, I feel like it could be like I said, I feel like it's coming through with that compromise, so it doesn't feel like one person's losing everything and one person's gaining everything. All right, let's get some. All right, it's taken a little while here for the cards to come out, and then they all just went all over the table here. So we have Judgment, which is an awakening, a renewal, revival. The universe is trying to show you things. It's opening your eyes to the situation. It could be, like I was saying, is that if there is one person that's really focused on working on their dreams and their goals, and they're really focused on something, that maybe it's opening their eyes to see that your partner is feeling left out. Your partner is having this 5 of Pentacles energy. Your partner's feeling like they are being left out. And I feel like it's kind of time to look at the situation and see what's going on, and to make some choices here. Again, I feel like you have to look within and figure out what's really important to you, and, you know, what is at the top of the list, right? What are those things that are on the top of the list, and what is it that's most important, and is it within this relationship? What are also those things that you feel that you can compromise, that you can work through? And I feel like it's each looking within to decide what it is they want within the relationship, and then talking about it, and then working through it. All right. Oh, we have Temperance, and that was reversed. So I feel like it's just, there's not a balance right here. There's something is definitely off balance. I feel like someone is trying to push someone to accept something that they don't feel comfortable in accepting that. And you never want to have to be guilted into something that you feel is not right for you, or is not the right timing, right? It's like, well, maybe I would like to have that, but maybe it's not right now. All right, we have the 3 of Cups, which came out reversed. Those are the cards that spilled all over the table, but I just put them back in the deck. Someone's not happy. There's not happiness. There's this 5 of Pentacles. There's this frustration. There's this sense of off balance. There's this sense of I feel happiness, and I feel loneliness, because we have the 9 of Cups, and then we have the 5 of Pentacles, right? Strength card. I feel like somebody is being pressured into, like I said before, accepting something that they don't feel comfortable accepting. Something's off balance. It feels like it's more one-sided. We have the Nine of Wands, which came out reversed, which is like, I feel like almost someone, you know how that deer in the headlights, where it's like something is happening, and it's like you want to look away, but you can't, and you're like trapped, but you feel like you're trapped in this situation, but you can't move. And I kind of feel like that's what someone in this relationship feels. They're like, oh my gosh, I don't even know which way to go. I don't even know which direction to go, and I don't really even know where I go from here. And I almost feel like topsy-turvy, because it was like everything is face up, and then this section right here, which is this current section, which is this, you know, kind of a little bit from the past, but then moving towards this future energy. Then all of a sudden this future energy, the cards turn back around, and it's the Nine of Pentacles. And it's like there's this feeling of, you're feeling like you're upside down, like you're feeling like this relationship is upside down, like it's just not, something needs to be turned around, something needs to be changed. I do feel that this retreat is very important. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you have to go away on a vacation. It could just be that you talk about things in a neutral location, because that way one person doesn't feel that they have the upper hand in the conversation. And if you go to a neutral area, that you feel that neither one of you is not really sure, you know, whether it's a hike in the woods, or it's for a picnic, or it's on the ocean or the beach, or it's even just a car ride sometimes to a park or something, and it's just like you feel like, okay, yeah, I feel like I can have this conversation. I feel like I can really express how it is that I'm feeling, and I feel like this is weighing really heavy. I feel like it's weighing really heavy on both of you, because I feel like, you know, this one person, you know, you're each wanting to have what it is that you want to have happen. Like you want that to share that with this person, and it can be frustrating. Like, why do you not understand how important this is to me, and why can you not see that? But then it's like that other person has their own things going on, and they're like, well, why can't you see my point of view, right? I almost feel like it's weighing heavy on you. We have the Nine of Wands and we have the Ten of Wands, and Tens is completion. So I do feel like this future energy is that the two of you will be able to work through this, but I feel like there's a lot of conversations that have to happen. But again, like I said before, is that you really have to figure out how you feel inside, and what it is that you're willing to compromise on, and what it is that is most important to you, and how can you, and it's incredibly important to have those calm adult conversations. Yelling and screaming, and you know, that's not going to get this accomplished. That it has to be that adult conversations, and if you feel that it's heading in the wrong direction, it's like, okay, well, let's just stop this here, and then let's revisit this when we've had some more time to think about things. High Priestess, what is those feelings inside that you want for the future? Where do you see things going? What is it that you truly want to have happen? You have to be in touch with how you feel first before you can tell the other person. All right, and you have to, Seven of Wands is standing up for what you feel you believe in, but there's also, because you're in a partnership, there is that compromise within that partnership, that sometimes you have to compromise things, that you have to wait longer than you were thinking, or you have to do things in a different way. I definitely feel that things are off balanced, and that, you know, that it just feels really off balance, but then I feel like it flips around, and things change. I don't feel that there is a breakup or a walk away or anything like that. I mean, we all may have those thoughts in the heat of the moment sometimes, but I feel like it's almost hurtful. Like I feel like sadness, because it's like you both want to share this important feeling or direction it is that you want to go in, but you're kind of upset that that person isn't as excited, but it's like you're both feeling the same way. And it's like the both of you are trying to figure out, how do we get past this? And how do we move forward together as a team? I definitely feel team effort here. So we have the World card, I feel like the two of you will be able to sort through it, but it's definitely going to take some time. But I feel like it's definitely addressing that the person that feels that they're alone, and communication is very key. At least you feel like, okay, we haven't come to an answer, we haven't come to a decision, but at least we're communicating about how we're feeling and what it is that we want to have happen. You know, at least I feel like if there's lines of communications are open and you feel like you can at least talk about things, then you feel some sort of relief in some sort of way. All right, so let's get a fortune reading card. Sometimes everything happens all at once, and I feel like that's what kind of happened here. I almost feel like there's everything kind of happened all at once, and it's like, okay, what direction do we go on? You know, where do we go from here? What is priority? Coffin, natural endings abound. Take care with your health. I feel like this is definitely very stressful. I feel like this is frustrating, so it's definitely taking care of yourself. And like I said before, that if you feel that you're having those conversations and you're feeling like it's starting to get heated or it's going in the wrong direction, it's the best thing is to just walk away and like say, we'll come back to this. I do feel that once you're able to work through this, I really feel like it's going to bring the two of you closer together, because I really feel like your partnership skills are really going to be elevated to a higher level. All right, and let's pick another one. Or do we want to do animal? Let's do animal. Animal oracle. What's the energy going on here? That one's just popping out. Love is all around, and I feel like that's what I felt. I feel like there's a lot of love in this relationship. I feel like there's a lot of love in this relationship, and there's a love is all around, and I feel like it's just the two of you are just trying to figure things out right now, and you're confused, and there's a lot going on, and everything is happening all at once, and it's where do we go from here? But I feel like the two of you really want to work on this and find these answers. And I definitely feel that you will, because I do feel in that respect that you're both on the same page as how do we get through this so that we're both feeling good. And I do feel that there is love all around in this relationship. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive and stay safe. And I will see you next time.